I have a collection of pencils here that are pretty old. Some of them might be as old as me. I think maybe one or two might be older than me, and some are much younger. But anyway, I got these in a giant box of pencils, which I'm going to show you right here, that I got from my friend Jude. And I haven't even looked at all of them, but there's pencils, there's pens, there's a bunch of crazy stuff in here. So I thought I'd just go through these and look at them and talk about them and, well, just kind of show you these pencils. So here's the first one. I did clean these up a little bit and I sharpened some of them. This one I think is pretty old because it's from a local Jamestown dairy place, and it has a phone number that's 4 digits. So it was sometime in the, I want to say, early to mid 60s that we got 7-digit phone numbers. So I think this one's pretty old, and I just think it's neat looking. Home Dairy, Jamestown, PA, phone, Jamestown. Okay, there we go. So that was the first one. Now this one, I don't know too much about it, but it is a Faber-Castell American. And just another cool looking old pencil. Now I don't know much about this one. It's kind of hard to tell. There's no information really. Just number 2 and medium med, I'm not sure about that one, but anyway. And of course these all have pretty bad erasers that have kind of turned, well, some don't even have erasers, but a lot of these really old ones, this one's not too bad, but they kind of get, I don't know, they turn hard and dark sort of. Now here's one. It's oops, let me get it to focus. Eberhard Faber Tiger. And I'm gonna say the color of this one is kind of a periwinkle, to be honest. Not something you see every day. And these are mostly number 2 pencils. Okay, now the next one. This is a more modern one, Dixon Ticonderoga, which if I turn it right, you can see has like a green metallic stamping on it. Dixon Ticonderoga. And this one I think is relatively modern too. This is from Edinburgh. They had a place there called the Hobbs Dewitt Center. This, of course, has a modern phone number, so I don't think this one's that old, but I don't know. It could be 20 years old, for all I know. Okay, next. Another Faber-Castell American number 2 with an FF stamped into it. Not sure what that means. Now here's one that looks pretty old. Here's what the end looks like. And 2 2/4. And this is, well, LBRO. I don't know what that word was. It's the Quill Corporation. And this also has something stamped near the top too. I can get it to focus. What is that? DEF? I can't quite make it out. But there's that. Now here is one, an old one, another pretty old looking one. Here's the tip. And This one is an Eagle, made in the USA, mirror. 169, number 2. And this is sort of a dark orange. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Okay, coming back. Another one, not too old probably. A USA Papermate Mirado Classic HB. I'm putting my hand behind it to hopefully get it to focus. Mirado Papermate. And I'm kind of saving some of my favorite ones for last. So here's a very, it's probably not too old one. This is the number 2 CVS. I don't know if that's the drugstore or what, but probably is. And I didn't sharpen this one, but there you go. Now here's, all these other ones have writing so that when you look at the writing, the pencil tip is over here. But this one's reversed. And this is also an Eagle. It's a number 251 Eagle Neurograph. And let me see if we can read what's on the bottom there. I can't quite make that out. I'll try zooming in a little. See what that says. Huh. 0. Okay, Eagle Pencil Company. Eagle Pencil Company, New York. Okay. But anyway, there's that. And this one has a really thick lead. This might be a little more like a drawing pencil. But anyway, this one seems pretty old to me. And then this is a cool one. I think there are people that I've seen that actually collect advertising pencils, and this one is a Pillsbury flower pencil, balanced for perfect baking. Pillsbury Best Flower. So anyway, pretty rough looking on the end here. But I did sort of clean it up and I sharpened it. And I'm really not doing like tests where I write with them, but I suppose I could do that. And then the best for last, this one is probably one of the oldest ones. It's much bigger. Like this is a regular pencil size, and this is a big, thick, almost like a first grader pencil. And this one says Bates Wire Ties from the Bates Valve Bag Company in Chicago. It's got super old looking top to it. Really dried out, rough looking eraser. I don't know the company, but this would also be an advertising pencil. And as you can see, it's so big, you have to sharpen it by hand because it won't fit in any of the pencil sharpeners that I have. So anyway, that's it. That's the last one. I'll bring them all back so you can admire them. And yeah, old pencils that I sort of inherited from my friend Jude. And she probably inherited some of these. I'm thinking maybe this dairy pencil from her father. So anyway, there you go. The pencil report. This is it.